Why did she cancel our date at the last minute? Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today we're talking about why she broke your date at the last minute. So when you're dating people and you're trying to find a girlfriend or a boyfriend, sometimes you come into contact with people and you start going on dates with people who start to cancel at the last minute. Firstly, I just want you to know that sometimes this kind of thing is really common, and it might not have anything to do with you or something that you've done wrong, but it also might do. So also don't leave that option out as well. First thing that I want you to think about and consider is, did she give you an alternative time when she cancelled the date? So let's say it's the day of your date and a girl messages you to say, hey, look, I can't go out tonight, but I can meet you next week. So if she has given you an alternative time, an alternative date, or alternative place to meet, that's a good sign. That means she does like you, and she may have actually run into something that has made it impossible for her to go on a date with you tonight. However, if she cancels last minute and doesn't really give you any alternative time, doesn't give you an alternative day or place, then that's when you really need to pay attention. So if it's the latter, if she hasn't given you if she's broke off the date and she hasn't given you any alternative times or any alternative days, then she is having doubts about you. She might not like you enough at the moment. She may be unsure, but basically when this kind of thing happens, it means that she is having doubts, because a girl that is really interested in you and has no doubts and really wants to see you, they will make time. They will find a way to see you. A girl that really likes you will not flake on you or give you an excuse as to why she cannot see you, because obviously if we really like someone, we will do anything to see them. And you know this. I mean, obviously you really like this girl, so obviously you'll do anything to see her, to go on a date with her. You would make time out of your day to do this. However, if she isn't doing that and she's giving you like lame excuses as to not see you, or even no excuses at all, like she just says to you, I can't come tonight, sorry, then this is someone who is displaying a lot of doubt towards you. And why would you want to go on another date with someone who has doubts about you? You know, you want to go on dates with girls that would love to go on a date with you, that would, go through hoops to be with you, that would jump over obstacles to be with you, because that's what you would do for her. Obviously though, if you really do like this girl and you want to have like one last shot, then the best thing for you to do is to wait like a whole week, 7 days, before asking her out again. And during those 7 days, go completely no contact. So don't message them, don't call them up, don't have a conversation. Literally wait a whole week before you ask her out again. The only time you can speak to her is if she reaches out to you. And if she reaches out to you, let's say you haven't spoken to her in 3 days, it's been 3 days since she broke off the date, and she reaches out to you going, hey, how are you? Then you can arrange a date then in that conversation. But if she doesn't, you need to wait the 7 days before asking her out again. Now, if she does the same thing, or she just ghosts you and says no, then never message this girl again, because obviously you're just wasting your time at this point. In that circumstance, it's just better to move on, because if you've already asked her out and then she flaked on you, and then you wait 7 days, you ask her out again and she does exactly the same thing, or she doesn't even respond to you at all, it's clear that she has no interest in you now at this point, and it's best to just leave it and walk away. She may reach out to you again in the future, then of course again you can try again and make a date with her, but if she's done this, there's no point. It's just, you're just wasting your time. You might as well be just hitting your head against a brick wall, because there's no way you can get through to her at this point. Also, please don't take it personally. There could be a number of things that are going on in the background that you don't know anything about. It might not be you. So for example, there might be an ex in the picture. She may have been on the rebound. She might be dating someone else and she just clicked with them a lot more than you. You know, there could be a number of different things what it could be, and it's not your fault. However, there could be a few things that you might have done to put her off. For example, you might have messaged her too much and basically over pursued. Basically over pursuing is when you are showing more interest in her than she is in you. So anytime that you have, you know, put so much interest in her and she's sort of not responding and not reciprocating that interest, that's over pursuing. So if you've done too much of that, then that might be what caused her to back off and not want to go on a date with you. So it's really important that you consider those things. It might not be your fault, but it also might be your fault. So one of the things you can do to see if maybe it was your fault, you can look back on your message logs and see if you sent more messages to her than she did to you. Anything along those lines is over pursuing. Basically, you either want to be sending the same amount of messages to a girl, or you want to be sending less. Anything more than that is too much. But again, please don't take this kind of thing personally. If you do feel like you've done some things wrong in this situation, then just chalk it up to experience and know not to do those things again. I would also recommend that you watch this video here, because this one goes into some good detail on how to be and act on a first date so you can get a second date. And basically, if you want a second date with a girl, then the best thing you need to do is to make sure you get the first date right. If you go to www.christineloveridge.com, there are tons of free articles that you can read for free on my website that will help you. One that is really good that I recently posted is the do's and don'ts of dating. That will really help you get a better picture of what you should be doing when you're dating a woman, especially if this woman is feminine and you consider yourself to be masculine. So it doesn't matter if you're a masculine lesbian, a masculine bi person, or a masculine man. That will work for you. But obviously this is very generalized, so if you need help with a specific situation or you need further help with something like this, then I would recommend that you go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop to get coaching, or you can use the email in this video's description box. When you do email me, make sure that you kind of write everything that you need help with, so every specific thing, but do try and keep it brief, because if you give me the bigger picture, I'll be able to help you more. Like, the more detail you give, the more I can help you, but obviously please keep it as brief as you can. Make it concise rather than, you know, a lot. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you. I hope it was informative. If you like this, then please like, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.